telling you what, we got a good football team and good people. We got a tough football team.
We're going to have a fun time tonight. Have fun, fellas. Be smart. Have fun. Sir?
Man, it is fun when you win. And you could see inside that locker room the Razorbacks had fun today. We welcome you in to Razorback football with Sam Pittman. Hogs 1-0 after beating Cincinnati, and I'll bet you were right there in the middle of everything.
Man, it was a lot of fun. You know, always when you win, it's so fun. And to beat a top 25 team, you know, right out of the bat, and a lot of fun.
You beat a good team. You beat a team in a game that there were a lot of wild momentum swings, and your team found a way at the end to still be the one standing.
Yeah, you know, it was. I can't even think of all of them to be. There was a lot. You know, one was on the 3-yard line. We fumbled the ball. They don't make it, we do. And the crowd got us 10 yards. I mean, that's what happened. The crowd won the game for us. They really did. And then that was a big one for the field goal. Of course, the last drive, 5:40 something on the clock. We never give it back. Big deal, Chuck.
One of the things I kept thinking throughout the game was, man, they hit the jackpot in the transfer portal again. I mean, all over the field. You guys did your evaluation pretty well because those guys are some game-changing players.
I think, what was there, a couple sacks, one out of Drew, one out of Jordan Dominic. Of course, Nudie picked a pass.
Yeah, that got you started.
Well, Hazelwood caught a touchdown pass, and Matt Landers caught two of the first two balls on the field, and it was, yeah, we did. We did good on that.
It's a great win. Hogs 31-24, our final. We've got a lot to do, as you might imagine. We got plenty of highlights. We're going to get into those. We're going to hear more from Coach. Trey Knox is going to stop by before we wrap it up. So stay with us. We've got more to come on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford and the Ford F-150, official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. Saracen Casino Resort, Vegas, Arkansas style. And by Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned, independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
If you shop at Walmart, you already know how to get what you need when you need it. Because you're just as good at saving time as you are at saving money. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more. To make life a little better.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Dillard's, the style of your life.
It's the 19th ranked Hogs and the number 23 ranked Cincinnati Bearcats in the season opener today. Bryant gets the snap, looking to the far side, picked off. McLaughlin at the 22. McLaughlin out across the 30 to the 40 to midfield. He's got a chance. He loses his balance and he's tackled at the Cincinnati 29-yard line. AJ gets the snap, going to throw off play action, complete to the sideline. Landers at the 25, breaks a tackle, tiptoes down the sidelines, and he'll be bumped out of the 15. Hazelwood in motion. AJ going to keep it on the option, left side at the 10, at the 5, touchdown Arkansas! KJ Jefferson, 15 yards, and the Hogs are on the board. Bryant's going to throw off play action, short, dumped after a short completion. The Razorbacks get a big hit from Simeon Blair. And it's a good snap. The hold is down. The kick is up. And he missed it. He missed it. He pulled it. And the Razorbacks still lead it 7-0. Bryant's going to throw. He's got some time. Now the protection breaks down and he's dumped back at the 16-yard line. Drew Sanders, Cincinnati, trying to make it a 7-3 ball game. It's a good snap. Kicks on the way. This one has plenty of distance. It hits the upright and bounces away. Oh, at the Bearcat 42. Hogs keep it on the ground. Sanders gets outside. First down inside the 35. Outside the numbers at the 30. Inside the 20. Inside the 10. AJ's in the gun. Knox set up at tight end. Jump pass. Knocks the intended receiver. He caught it. Touchdown, Arkansas. Well, Coach, those are the first half highlights. And when I think about that first half, I think about that play McLaughlin made early. Cincy's driving, you come back down, you score, and you grab the momentum.
Yeah, I mean, it saved us. In that drive, I think they had made 3 third downs. And I think all of them were around the 8 yards. There was some, we'd done a pretty good job on first, second down, and then they made third. And then I don't know if it was third or second down, but then Nudie picked it, and we go right down and score, and big momentum turn for us right there, and that's a big deal.
Your defense in the first half, there were some yards gained by Cincinnati, but when you needed to make a play, you made it.
Well, we did, and unfortunately for them, they missed a field goal, a short one, a chip, and we got off the field when we had to, and obviously it was 0 at halftime for them.
When you have plays like that where the other side misses a field goal, it seems like there's momentum involved in that. It's not as though you dodged a bullet, but you exhale a little bit.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, and of course we got Mr. Reliable on our side, and he, when he went out there, he made his. But I think you're 100% right. It does give a little bit of life to, obviously, to the defense and to the entire team when that happens.
You ran the ball in the first half. I think about Rocket and your guys up front. You could tell they were going to give you a chance to win.
Yeah, I think, Rocket had some really nice runs. Had a couple, one at least called back, on a outside holding. We'd had 4 penalties at half, but that's not a terrible number. It's not a great number either, but it was on big plays, and Rocket with one of those. But I think Rocket had about 85, 90 yards at halftime and 9 or 10 carries. He really was doing a good job. The line was doing a good job.
Hogs have the halftime lead, and we'll continue on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Stevens. Capitalize on independence. Taco Bell, proud sponsor of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Download the app today and earn points with Taco Bell rewards. By Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service. And by Walmart, save money, live better. Walmart.
Great game days start with calling the Hogs. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Sooie.
We put faith in our vehicles to connect us. We understand how important it is to have transportation you can rely on. So no matter what the road ahead brings, we'll be there, offering you and your family the support that's made Farm Bureau Insurance a trusted name for over 70 years. You deserve more. You deserve a promise.
Feeling down and dirty, feeling kinda mean. It's time I had a good time, ain't got time to wait.
Love where you live and play at an apartment, community, or golf course managed by Lindsay Management Company. Affordable apartments with community amenities including golf courses, fitness centers, tanning beds, playgrounds, and resort-style swimming pools at select locations. Are you looking to buy or sell your home and want an experienced agent to guide you through the process? Lindsay & Associates has been serving the community and bringing great neighbors together for over 45 years. Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
This segment of Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Arkansas Razorbacks.
Razorback defense has not given up a point. Cincinnati's going to get the ball to begin the third quarter. Bryant calls for the football, looks to his right, wants to throw, dumps it short, complete to his tight end at the 11, and down to the 10 is Weil. Kiner gets the call, starts left, cuts back right, he's into the end zone, touchdown, Cincinnati. KJ's they're gonna throw a double pass. Hornsby's got it on the left side, nowhere to throw. Now he's gonna run inside the 30. Malik inside the 25. Empty set for KJ. Gonna throw toward the back of toward the pylon. It's complete. It's caught, and that's a touchdown. Touchdown, Arkansas to Jaden Hazelwood. What a throw by KJ. Ben Bryant back to work on first down. Low snap, picks it up, looking left, gonna throw deep. Got a man open, and it is caught at the Razorback 42-yard line from the gun. Bryant loads it up. He's got a man wide open at the goal line. Complete to Mardner. Touchdown, Cincinnati. KJ's in the gun. Gets the snap. Ball's on the ground. It was kicked. It's loose. There's a scrum. Who's got the ball? Arkansas says they do. Cincinnati says they do. Wow, Cincinnati just recovered a fumble at the Arkansas 3-yard line. It's a good snap, it's a good hold, and this time the kick's through the uprights. So Cincinnati settles for a field goal after having it 1st and goal to go at the Razorback 3-yard line. They split Knox out wide right. They keep it on the ground with Rocket. He's got room inside the 20, cuts left at the hash, inside the 15, down to the 13-yard line. The snap is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. So it's a 7-point ball game. 24-17 Razorbacks. 2nd down and 12 from the 39. Bryant hit as he throws. Ball comes out. Razorbacks pick it up at the 49 of Cincinnati. Jordan Dominic comes out of there with a football, and the Razorbacks force the turnover. Now they're going to give it to Hazelwood on an end around. Hazelwood's inside the 40, inside the 35. They're going to knock him down at the 32-yard line. Now KJ pumps once, wanted to go deep, throws it in the flat instead. The Knox got a block, there he goes. Touchdown Arkansas, down the sidelines. What a block over on the edge by Keytron Jackson. Bryant's gonna throw, he's got some time, steps up over the middle, wide open, touchdown Cincinnati. Cincinnati cannot stop the clock. Sam Pittman's headed to midfield. He will shake hands with Luke Fickle. The Razorbacks have won their season opener before 74,000 at Donald W. Reynolds Razorback Stadium. So the Razorbacks have the lead going into the second half, but then Cincinnati, and you knew they would do this.
Yeah.
They're a good team. They didn't go away.
No, they didn't, and we didn't think they would either. You know, there was a lot of tired kids out on that field today, ours and theirs. And then we were dealing with some injuries, in the secondary as well. But made enough plays to win. But we knew they'd come out. Their quarterback was a really good player, and they protected him well. Barry brought a lot of stuff to that offensive line from Cincinnati, and they seemed to protect it for the most part. Our guys just made plays, with Drew and Dominic, and they just made plays to get the sacks. But they picked them up pretty good. I thought Cincinnati, that veteran line did a pretty good job, and the kid he could throw it.
When you had the turnover inside the 5, at that point, it kind of looked like Cincinnati might grab control of the ball game, but that's not what happened.
Well, we went from 14 at halftime to 7 at that point. We just need to get a first down or two, get out of there. At worst, punt the football, drop it on the ground, get it on the 3-yard line, and I'll be dang if they didn't get a couple penalties, and we stopped them in there. And next thing you know, instead of it being a tie ball game, we're up 4 still, and have a chance to make it a 2-score game where you don't when it's tied, and we end up, I think, kicking a field goal to get back up 7. But really, really big for our defense to do that, and our crowd.
Jordan Dominic gets a strip sack, recovers the ball. You end up scoring on that possession. That turn of events right there.
Yeah, got us to 14, I think.
Yeah, got you to a 14-point lead.
I mean, it was a great inside spin move. I mean, he was speed rush, and he stopped, planted, and turned with an inside spin move on him. And of course, they reviewed it, but I could have told him that it was a good call on the field,
You got a touchdown block from Keytron Jackson, one of your wide receivers. I thought about how if you're going to play wide receiver, you got to block too.
Well, you really do, and KJ was on at times and he wasn't at times, and so that kind of just tells you, that wide receivers sometimes they're getting balls and sometimes you're blocking, but they've all bought into that. I thought Keytron had a great block on that.
You could tell the experience of your team in the second half. There was never any panic. They always seemed to be in control.
Yeah, they really did. And I think that comes from the coaching staff, we never leave our kids on the sideline, never. I tell them we've got to talk to them the entire time. Bad thoughts we can't let them enter into their mind. And with veterans, it usually wouldn't happen anyway. But I thought we stayed the course pretty good.
Hogs win. Back with more in just a moment on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Cox, proud sponsor of Razorback Athletics. Visit Cox.com for exclusive offers. Mercy, official hospital of the Arkansas Razorbacks. By Dillard's, the style of your life. And by Lindsay, #1 in apartments, golf, and real estate.
Hello, sweet babies. Welcome to your new home. You have changed our life, and you may even change the world. And because of you, 2022 is the best year ever. Mercy has helped moms deliver babies for nearly 200 years. To find out how to welcome your baby at Mercy, visit mercy.net/UABaby.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
A handshake means something. It's a warm greeting, the quiet promise of things to come. To Jack Stevens, a handshake embodied the principles of good business. It provided the foundation for a family-owned independent financial services firm built on integrity and trust that is still run that way today. That's why when we do business, we do it the Stevens way, where a handshake means just a little bit more.
Marcelo, no tablet for a week. Hola.
Get alerts when a new device joins your network with advanced security included with Cox Panoramic Wi-Fi.
Here you go. Sorry you got busted.
Trey Knox, star of the game. 6 catches, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. I'd imagine you're feeling pretty good right now.
Yeah, I'm pretty happy. You know, made the transition to tight end last year, and I mean, today was a sneak peek of what the rest of the season is going to look like. I'm very excited to showcase what I've been working on.
Do you feel like there's a comfort level between you and KJ that maybe is natural but also continues to develop?
Definitely. I just talked to the media about it. Me and KJ, we think a lot alike on the football field, and if we're not in sync, I want to get there, and he wants to be the same way. So I ask him what he's thinking on, you know, any given play, and he tells me, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna do that. I mean, one day in practice, like we're so like in sync. He said my name, I turned around and I caught the ball from him. Just things like that, man, that you just can't beat having that connection with your quarterback.
Couple of scores, and I think about that second one. You got that great block out on the edge. I think that was Keytron that made the block for you. Talk, if you would, about the teamwork required, not just with the tight ends, but the receivers and the way you work in tandem.
Man, it takes 11 guys to win a football game, and or 22 guys, 11 on each side, and then special teams guys also. But if one guy doesn't do his job, I mean, the whole play can be terrible. And just having guys that are so selfless to block when they're not getting the ball, I mean, you can't beat teammates like that.
74,000 plus. It seemed like all of them were there for the hog walk when you guys came in. What was today like for you?
It was exciting. I haven't seen this place like, I mean, Texas was great, but I feel like it might have been a little louder. I don't know.
It was good.
Yeah, I
It
mean,
was good.
that third down, I mean, the turnover, the stop on the 3-yard line, I mean, I've never heard the place like this, and I've been here. This is my 4th year here. And, you know, it's just exciting. Hopefully we keep this energy up the rest of the season.
Congratulations, man.
Yes,
Great
sir.
day.
Thank you.
Trey Knox, our star of the game, and we'll look ahead to South Carolina when we come back on Razorback Football with Sam Pittman.
Razorback Football with Sam Pittman is brought to you by Vold Vision, the official eye care provider of the Razorbacks, and Arkansas's vision correction experts. Coca-Cola. With zero sugar and refreshingly delicious, is Coca-Cola Zero Sugar the best Coke ever? Find out for yourself. By Ford F-150, the official truck of the Arkansas Razorbacks. Built Ford tough. And by Farm Bureau Insurance, local agents and adjusters, great rates, friendly service.
If you shop at Walmart, you already know how to get what you need when you need it. Because you're just as good at saving time as you are at saving money. You know how to spend a little less to get a little more. To make life a little better.
Great game days start with calling the hogs. By delivering the towing and payload you need, plus the power of a mobile generator, the 2023 Ford F-150 truck always answers the call. The Arkansas Razorbacks and F-150. Greatness starts here. Lock in 2.9% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash when you order an F-150, official truck of Arkansas. Woo Pig Suey.
I get scared sometimes.
Of a lot of things.
Joining in.
Decisions.
The dark.
The dark.
But I once heard someone say,
But as I always say,
it's okay to be afraid.
as long as you face the fear.
And keep moving forward.
Wherever you are in life, count on the name trusted in insurance for more than 70 years. Arkansas Blue Cross and Blue Shield. Live fearless.
All that melty cheese you crave with double the steak is back at Taco Bell. The double steak grilled cheese burrito.
Well, welcome back to Razorback Football with Coach Sam Pittman. We're going to take a quick preview of next week's opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks.
You'll see quarterback Spencer Rattler is a name that everyone knows for a number of different reasons. Was at OU last year. Got a couple clips of his film. You'll see here they're just in the low red goal line zone, goal line area. They just run a really easy route here with their tight end. He's always had really good presence in the pocket. Doesn't typically get, overcomplicate any footwork or anything like that, and make those throws all day. Here we go, almost, obviously with OU still. Does a good job here, trying to buy some time, tries to throw a hitch route up top, doesn't like it for whatever reason, lets his receivers do their thing, develop the play a little more, and finds number 8 going across the middle, makes a good play. Last person we'll look at is Brad Johnson, 6-year linebacker. So he's been around for a little bit. You'll see him motion in with a running back, and they're just trying to run a screen. Auburn's trying to run a screen. He does a good job recognizing that and making a quick tackle. This last play that we have on him is against Auburn last year, another sack. So you see they have a bunch of people walked up, don't really know what's gonna happen. He does a good job shedding this shedding this running back that's trying to block him. Gets a sack and ends up being a big play for them in the long run with a close game on the line. So as you see, very formidable opponent, gotta respect them. SEC East, our guys are somewhat aware of the teams on the other side, as we call it.
Back in the day, we played South Carolina every year when we first got in the league, and they've always got a lot of athletes, and Shane Beamer in year 2, they're probably gonna be an improved football team.
Oh yeah, most definitely. Got some key components that have transferred in, whatever, transfer portal, JUCO, whatever the case is. So they'll be very respectable.
Well, there's your quick preview of next week's opponent, the South Carolina Gamecocks, in the SEC opener. Now we're gonna send it back to Chuck Barrett with Coach Sam Pittman.
Thank you, Matt, and you're right. South Carolina's a very good football team. They've got a new quarterback in Spencer Rattler. Shane Beamer's kind of brought a new personality to him, and hey, here we go. It's the SEC now.
Well, it's starting SEC play. Shane and I coached together at Georgia, so I know his personality. Obviously, his father was a great coach, and so is he. We're looking forward to starting it. Glad we have them here again. Expecting a huge crowd again as well. I heard this past week about seventh biggest one we ever had.
Yep, that's right. 74 plus.
Isn't that awesome?
We got to get a few more in.
We do.
I'll bet we do.
They're a good team. Got them early in the morning, but have a lot of respect for them.
And it's a South Carolina team that, they got to come in here and play the Razorbacks.
Yeah.
And your team right now, and I thought KJ was interesting after the game, he said, we're going to go back to work.
Yeah.
He said, that's what we're going to do. We're going to go back to work, and we're going to get ready for the conference opener.
We sure are, and, we're just taking them a game at a time. I know it's coaching cliche, but you don't want to take them and look at the whole schedule. We just look at next week, see what happens.
I do want to mention 74,751 Razorback fans. That was
Thank
terrific.
you. That was awesome.
The Hogs are 1-0. The conference opener coming up on Saturday, South Carolina, 11 o'clock in the morning. Hope you make plans to be there for that, and hope you'll be here with us for more Razorback football with Sam Pittman.